Hey everybody, this is Sandy Reese with Stampacrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day today. It's a little rainy here and it just makes me tired. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm going to force myself to do this card because it is gorgeous. And, I'll stay awake. I can't promise I won't yawn, but I'm going to do my best. So today we're going to do an anniversary card. Now, you could do this as a wedding card, birthday, whatever you want to do. I just think it's beautiful. I think I never have enough anniversary cards, so I'm going to need some for this coming May and June, so I wanted to go ahead and do that. So I'm using the Layers of Beauty bundle. Now this is carrying over into the new catalog. It may be bundled, may not be bundled, but this is one you want to get if you don't have already. Using some other products, some will be returning, some will not be returning. I'll go over those as we go. All right, so we are going to use, I'm only using the sentiment. Usually I use this big floral stamp to give it a more defined look, but we're not using that today. We are just going to use our masks. You can see they are well loved. They're starting to get a little bent on the little parts, but we're going to use all 5 of these. And they're already marked up near this notch, which is how you line them up. But I used the Sharpie and just wrote them so I could see a little better. All right, so we are going to start with a base of Lemon Lolly. I've glued a piece of Old Olive on here. I'll put all the measurements on my blog. Then I've die cut a piece of the Country Woods designer paper. Now this is carrying over into the new catalog. And I've also used the perennial postage, and this is also carrying over. So far we're all good. Let's grab a 1/4 sheet of our white cardstock and our masks. So I'm going to start with this one. First, I want to get number 5. Which one? No, I want number 4. I want to make sure that this is all going to fit on here. All right, that looks like it should be okay. So I'm just going to kind of center this. Let's put a little bit of seal adhesive here, just to hold that in place. And we're going to grab some Post-it note tape. I love this stuff. And just grab a couple pieces of this, and I'm going to line up. I think I'm going to line this up with 1 grid over, maybe down just a little bit. We'll go down to that notch. Okay, 1 grid over, a couple up, just so we get it lined up. Now we're going to start with our lightest color with number 1. This is Lemon Lolly. And I have some blending brushes. I mark them because I've been using these colors a lot for my blending. So you want to make sure you get in the little spots too. And if you happen to have a little piece that's kind of coming up, just kind of come from the top on that so you don't get underneath it. Okay, make sure I fill it all in. Okay, that's a good light coating of lemon. All right, our next one is going to be number 2, and we're going to use Daffodil Delight for this layer. So we're going over, we're going up. I get this lined up on my grid paper. It's a little easier. We don't have to worry about every little detail quite so much. All right. This one you can see we have a little more dented pieces just because we've used this quite a bit. Okay, now I'm going with my Daffodil Delight, making sure it's a darker shade. Okay, I don't want it too dark because we have one more shade of yellow to go over. Okay, and then I just want to remind you, this is the last month for some of our products. We are using at least one more that's going out. Okay, I'm using Crushed Curry on number 3. Look how pretty that is. I love this. I love the masking. I love the grid paper because it lets me line everything up easily. So I'm making sure my circle's right here in the center of my flowers because we're using the darkest shade. Oh no, I used the wrong shade. Well, no, did I? Did I not? I don't know. I don't know. This is Crushed Curry. Maybe I wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing. Yeah, this is good. This is what we want. That's the problem. I start talking and then I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to make sure we get in all these little circles. Those are the centers of our flowers. All right, let's see how that looks. Beautiful. I love this because it's such a soft look. Okay, I want to go over and then up to right in that corner. Okay, that looks good. This is number 4. We are using Old Olive, but I'm on this first one. I'm going to do a very light shading of Old Olive. We're just doing very light. So I want to use Old Olive for both layers of the green. So we're going to start light. You can do this with the other colors too. Okay. And then let's pull that up. Oh my gosh. It looks like magic. Okay. And then number 5 is the detail green. We're going to go a little bit darker. And you can see how that just lines right up. And we're going to use the same brush and we're just going to go over it again. Make it a little bit darker. Make sure you get in all the, whoops, shaking a little bit. It's not sticking. Okay. Hopefully that went okay. Yep, not too bad. Isn't that beautiful? It's just such a soft, beautiful shade. Okay, I'm going to pull that up. I'm just going to lay that down because I've got seal adhesive and I don't want it to stick to anything else, so we'll cover it up. Okay, so this is where we are going to die cut this out. And we're going to die cut it just like that. So let's grab our big shot here. All right. Got to get it lined up perfectly. That looks good. Looks pretty good. Grab a piece of this. Put it on there. Okay, let's run this through. Hopefully this will have die cut well. Save that for later. Popped out. Beautiful. I love it. Okay, we are going to pop this up, and I think I'm going to go like that. So let's just put some dimensionals on here. spread out a bit. And we're gonna layer this on our card front. I'll post all the measurements and supplies on my blog, so you don't have to worry about the size of anything. All right. Put that right there. Now, I have pre-cut a few leaves using the Festive Glimmer paper. Now, this is on the last chance list. So if you want some of this gorgeous paper, you need to make sure you get it now. It is discounted, so don't miss out. I love glimmer paper. And when you're using this, you don't really even need embellishments because it adds that little bit of bling to your card. All right, I did 2 of the larger leaves and 2 of the smaller leaves, just to give us a little bit of sparkle. And this is the lighter green out of the set. There's a dark green, light green, and a red. And I think there's 2 sheets of each, so you get quite a bit. Let's just put that one over there. Okay, beautiful. Okay, now I'm using this little banner. Now this is from the, what's it from? The Greetings of the Seasons dies, which is either sold out or on the discontinued list. And but you can just use a strip. This is about 3/4 of an inch, and I'm using this congratulations because I'm doing this as an anniversary card. And the congratulations is from the Happy Hibiscus. This is continuing on, but I needed a congratulations. In here I have a happy anniversary, but it doesn't really have an inside sentiment. So I wanted to do congratulations on the front. And I'm going to trim this a little bit. I didn't need it quite that long. Let's just trim off a little bit. Right about there. And we're going to pop this up as well. Looking for dimensionals. All right. And I'm going to put it even with the green, I think. Okay, on the inside, we're going to stamp Happy Anniversary. Beautiful. Okay, and then last but not least, I have some of this Baker's Twine. It's a 3-pack. Not sure if this is carrying over. I want to say probably not, but maybe, I don't know. Check it out. But it comes with, I think it's Calypso Coral. There's a blue, a coral, and a yellow. I can't seem to get this pulled out to the size I want. I'll play with it long enough, we'll get there. Okay, let's grab a glue dot. And my stomach is growling. I can hear it growling. Let's see. I think I'm going to put this, we'll try right about there. Kind of fold it over so it's not too big. It's just the size of the knot. Stick that right on there and we'll do a little trim. And that's it. Isn't that a gorgeous card? Now I have to say I had cased this from one of my downline, Vicki Dement, and she had done a different card, different color scheme, different papers, but I just think that's the most beautiful card. All right, thanks everybody. Don't forget, if you place an order of $50 or more, I'm going to send you a kit of the cards for this month from our card class. And if your orders are, I would wait until after April 14th, because then you'll be able to earn rewards on any orders of $20 or more. So on a $50 order, you'll earn $5 in rewards, and you'll get a free kit of projects. So I will see you next time. All right, bye everyone.